thanks for the follow, whoever that was. How's it going, everyone? Hey, hey, hey. Oh, all right. Let's play some Magic. How's everyone doing today? Oh, U-turns. That was yesterday. Should probably update that. Let's see. Time Spiral. Hello, hello! Hello from US. 8 Playmaker. Tyler, what's up? Dinotron, thank you, thank you. Ralk, hey, thanks for the follow, Captain Barbosa. Much appreciated. Ex-Lion Tamer, it's been happening for the last few weeks. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Coop Dog, how's it going? Can we draft Slivers again? Possibly. So we have Planar Chaos added to the mix. So we can actually play a fun game with Planar Chaos. We can play what's the original card. Like, for example, the most expensive card in Planar Chaos is Damnation. That's an easy one. What was the original? Hey, what's up, Spike Mike? What was the original Damnation? That's an easy one. Destroy all creatures, they can't be regenerated. So Planar Chaos is a set where the colors are shifted. So it takes cards like Wrath of God, and that's how we get Damnation. It switches them to black. There's a ton of cards like that. Let's see, what's another good example here? Ooh, this one's a little harder. Let's see if anyone can get this one. Harmonize. What was the original? What was the original Harmonize? Harmonize is a good one. Draw 3 for 4 mana instant speed. Was originally Concentrate. Exactly. So they shifted a blue draw card to green. Y'all are pretty good at this. Sunlance is one. Oh, let's see. This one's another easy one. There's a lot of good green ones. How about Groundbreaker? What was the original of Groundbreaker? 3 green mana, you get a 6/1 with Trample and Haste, but you have to sack it at the end of turn. Yes! Very good, very good. Ball Lightning. There's got to be some harder ones. Y'all are just too good at this. Let's see if we can find a hard one here. Well, Essence Warden's not that hard. I think you'd figure it out. Alright, how about this? This one's a little more challenging, I think. This one isn't a straight up reprint. I think there's one option that's changed. The color shiftedness of Planar Chaos. What about Piracy Charm? What was the original of Piracy Charm? What now, a better question, what's the difference? There's one of the abilities that was different, that's different on Piracy Charm, I believe. I'm pretty sure, and Funeral Charm is correct, so good on you, Tyler. I think that, if I remember correctly, Funeral Charm, yes, very good, gives Swamp Walk, and Piracy Charm gives Island Walk. Well, y'all know your Planar Chaos. Let me see if I can find one more, and then we'll jump into this draft. There's gotta be a hard one here. Somewhere. Okay. I don't know if this one's hard or not, but it's old. And horrible. A lot of green cards. How about Healing Leaves? What was the original of Healing Leaves? This goes back to the very... Hey, thanks for the follow, Softus? Something? Healing Leaves. This goes back all the way to Alpha, the original cycle. Indeed, you are correct. Probably the worst member of the 1-mana cycle in Alpha. Alright, y'all are too good at this. I guess we just gotta play some Magic. Anyway, I think we are officially out of play mats, but we will be getting more. And of course, if you haven't followed, I don't know if it's the best in the cycle, Doc Rowdy. Better than Ancestral and Lightning Bolt and Dark Ritual and Giant Growth. Yeah, it's amazing that, yeah, that cycle is really good. Really, almost every member of that cycle is as good as it gets for its effect. Like, Lightning Bolt hasn't been topped, will never be topped. Ancestral will never be topped. Giant Growth, I guess you can argue that like Become Immense is better, but really for just 1 green mana you don't get any better than +3/+3. Yeah, pretty impressive. Ooh, Pyrohemia, that's a good one. So the downside of Planar Chaos, what's up, Pimped Up Monk? Thank you for the follow. That's true. I mean, there are cards that can sometimes be better. Yeah, Pyrohemia was, oh lord. I can't think of the name of it now. It's still a Pauper staple. Yeah, there are cards that can be better with their mechanics. But still, there hasn't been just a straightforward +4/+4 for 1 green mana. Maybe that's a bad example. Pestilence, yes, thank you. Well, regardless, Ancestral is still the best at what it does and will always be. Same with Lightning Bolt, and same with Dark Ritual. So even discounting Giant Growth, still 3 of those 5 are insane. How'd it feel winning the GP? I didn't win a GP. You must be confusing me with someone who punts less. I'm assuming it felt good for whoever it was. What's up, Marty Punker? How goes it? So yeah, if you haven't followed, that would be sweet. Definitely appreciate the follows. Oh no, we were up to 3 and now we're back down to 2. I haven't even played a GP, so I have neither won nor lost a GP recently. Alright, we're up to 4. We're getting there. Oh, that sounds like the life, Marty Punker. I need to do that. I need to train someone to stream and make videos. What's the best card to open pack 1, pick 1 in Time Spiral? Well, Ancestral Visions, because it pays for the draft, but discounting prices... that's a good question. I mean, I'll never complain about opening something that pays for the draft. Bomb-wise, good lord. I don't even know. Not Angel's Grace. Pimped Up Monk, we have a schedule down below. Right now it's Tuesday nights, Thursday nights, and Wednesday afternoons. I don't know what we're forcing today. Sacred Mesa? Is this card really insane? Should I be taking it? I don't think I've ever played Sacred Mesa Unlimited. Do I keep up with the Magic story? Like the lore and stuff like that? A little bit. Are all of you trolling me about Sacred Mesa, or should I really be picking it? Thanks for the follow. Alright. Well, it makes its own Pegasuses. Pegasi. Alright, alright. I was just worried that I was being trolled. The rest of the pack, Assassinate's good. I'm a sucker for mystical teachings and storage lands and Terramorphic, but we'll take Sacred Mesa. Plus, people always yell at me for drafting blue-black, so maybe we won't be blue-black this time. Alright, so this pack, we have a Sacred Mesa. That makes me think we want lots of mana and to be somewhat controlling. Premature Burial is a removal spell. Not a great removal spell, but it is a removal spell. This Cloud Chaser Crestnal seems sweet, but what's up, Bioshocker? Yeah, I like to draft blue-black, but what are we taking here? The Flyer seems fine, but it kills our Sacred Mesa. Fortune's Thief is like a worship on a body. Temporal Isolation. Yeah, basically pacifism. I also like Momentary Blink, but can't really take it over Temporal Isolation. Well, we're off to a good start for a white deck. Oh man, we can rare draft a Dragonstorm. There is some appeal. You could get a Scion of the Ur-Dragon. That's a card that comes around late. We're drafting some Time Spyro Planar Chaos. Oh, thank you, Inefficient. Alright, we gotta actually make a pick. We're down to 34 seconds. Assassinate's good. There's a bunch of Thalids. Germinator's the best of them. Lotus Bloom, I don't know. Phyrexian Totem. Risque. The Mana Banana? You really think Lotus Bloom? Lotus Bloom doesn't seem great in Limited. Yeah, I'm not going to rare draft it for 0.54 of a tick. Oh my god. Alright, alright. Bioshocker. You talked me into it. Assassinate is the best card. Well, there's... Actually, if we're going to be white, Graves of Justice is actually pretty sweet with Sacred Mesa. It's just like the best removal spell ever. I think I'm just going to take this. Do you think the Raven Man is Urza? I'm not sure what you mean, Reaping Wild Oats. I know, y'all are gonna talk me into drafting Slivers anyway, because that's what always happens. Tribal Flame is also sweet too. But I think yep, well, we're taking Graves of Justice, because I just did. Which means we want to make, we want a lot of white creatures. Man. Volcanic Awakening. Could storm off and kill some lands. Weird Stifle Enchantment. This pack seems pretty bad. We might just take this Zealot. Or Calciform Pools. I think it's one of these two. The Zealot is a rebel, and if we're going to be white, we can get some Relo Seekers. That's true. That is kind of a no-bo. I'll take Calciform Pools. Ooh. Alright, good sliver. All slivers have flying, and when they die, you get to put them on top of your graveyard if you'd like. There's also Ivory Giant, which is pretty absurd in a mono-white deck. Ivory Giant or Pulmonic Sliver? Thoughts? Opinions? There are a lot of Pauper staples in this format. Yeah, Giant is very strong. I guess we don't want to give our opponents slivers flying. I'll take Ivory Giant. Avoid Fate. Phyrexian Totem. Ether Flame Wall. Bewilder. Another Detainment spell. Are we really taking another Zealot? We might just have to take Zealot. Strength in numbers is kind of funny if we can make enough Pegasuses. Alright, we'll take the Rebel. Yeah, they kind of just keep going with some of those cards, like Avoid Fate. Oh man, another chance at this foil disenchant. This is like this is my favorite disenchant art. And it actually looks pretty good in foil. And it destroys Phyrexian Totem, if that's a concern. There's also another storage land. Acid Moss. Voidmade Husher. I'm probably just going to take it. There's not much in this pack anyway. Isn't it a beautiful disenchant? Alright, we'll take it. Wow. Whoa, Mystical Teachings tabled! Oh, I love Mystical Teachings. I don't know if we can play it in this deck, but that's one of my all-time favorite cards. Oh, Mystical Teachings is so good. And yeah, it is fine in the sideboard. There's the Children. Another Calciform Pools. I don't know about Angel's Grace. Nothing's worth anything in this set. Ooh, and a Momentary Blink? Alright, I'm taking Momentary Blink. Maybe we end up some sort of Esper deck. Zealot came back anyway, along with Dragonstorm. Well, we'll be Zealot Tribal. Yeah, maybe the pools would have been better. I beat you with Blue-Black Mystical Teachings on Moto. Oh, there's got to be some combo with Pull from Eternity. Thanks for the follow, BMG Trunks. Blinking Giant is pretty solid. This is probably the best card. I just can't get away from Blue-Black no matter how hard I try. Alright, none of this stuff really matters. Yeah, we don't have very many creatures still. Fool's Demise or Divine Congregation. I guess we'll just take the white card. And last pick, Bewilder. Thanks for the follow, Unseen Spectre. Alright, let's open something sweet here. Like Phalid. Oh, Lord. Sudden Spoiling's pretty strong. But there's a Scout. This is what we wanted more than anything. Scout is insane. I mean, Sudden Spoiling is good. Yeah, that's true. Hydra's not bad. I think the Scout is better, though. Like, if you've never played with Rebels, Armor Scout is... Rebels are strong, and this is a very good card. Flickering Spirit's kind of replacement level. Hopefully we get more Scouts, actually. Ignite Memories. Hey, thanks for the follow. What's up, Willie G? What's up, Rufio? Chase Windfall, thank you for the follow. Yeah, we are drafting a bit of Time Spiral. Surly Cannon. What's up? Drafting some Time Spiral. Might, we'll see what happens. See how it goes. If we have time, might do some Mono Blue Brains. Might also do some Oh! Oh, no! Oh, no! Why? Why, Moto? What a pack. Oh, well, there's a Chroma Angel of Wrath, which is absurd. Hey, thank you, Surly Cannon. Thank you, everyone, for the follows. Oh man. Can we take a Chroma? It's so much mana, but it's so big. But there's another Scout, which has got to be the right pick. Scout is so good. I mean, Acroma is flashier. Alright. I'll take Acroma, but I will say that I think that the Scout is the correct pick here. Scout is the right pick, but I'm gonna take it. We'll take it. See, here's another Rebel that combos with our Scout. Man, Penumbra Spider is insane. It does combo with our Lotus Bloom. Maybe the Lotus Bloom is gonna end up being the right pick after all. Has the chat ever led me wrong before? I don't know if I want to answer that. I mean, we can kind of dirtle. Speaking of dirtling, Sacred Mesa, that's a dirtle in a can right there. Doomsayers, Penumbra Spider is probably the best card in this pack. If we're going to be blue, I'd play Think Twice in our dirtly deck. Yeah, there's a million good green cards. Well, a couple, well, 2 good green cards. And more other green cards. Alright, I'm going to take Think Twice. Doomsayers I think will table. I think Doomsayers will table. That's not one of the high pick rebels, I don't think. Flickering Spirit is white. We definitely want to prioritize. I think Spiketail Drakeling is definitely better. But probably just got to take Flickering Spirit. We can Fortify to combo with our Pegasuses. Oh. Probably just take Flickering Spirit. Return to Dust would be sweet if we were playing Commander. Reiterate is a card that I liked in that weird Commander cube, Legendary cube. Probably just take this Cloud Chaser. The problem is it's not a May ability, so when it enters the battlefield, we have to destroy our Sacred Mesa. Momentary Blank is still good with Ivory Giant, but I think we just got to take this. The Blink might table. Paradox Haze. At the beginning of a Enchanted player's first upkeep each turn, that player gets another upkeep step. We already have a Blink, and I think we'll get it. We'll get that one back most likely. Not a big fan of this pack. Hey, thanks for the follow, Renting? Oh, man. Time Bug is a thing. We don't have much Suspend stuff, really. It doesn't help us cast a Chroma. I guess it gets our Lotus Bloom and Giant earlier. Pitkeeper can be alright. I mean, it's on curve, and then... Well, we got Pitkeeper because we ran out of time. Oh, that Fathom Seer is good. I'm gonna take Fathom Seer. Ooh, man, Blink and another Gaze of Justice. Also empty the Warrens, which we can't really play. Hemby's Garden, thank you for the follow. I'm probably just gonna take another Gaze. We'll get enough white spells to cast it eventually. Yeah, I might have taken the Pegasus there. If I... Oh, Lord. Now we get nothing. Like, literal nothing. Okay. I guess I can take Paradox Haze now. We're not going to play it, but... Not going to play anything else. Watch them Ignite Memories when we have only a Chroma in our hand. Yeah, we can't really go into Storm now. It's a little past the point of being a Storm deck. Alright, man, a Truth or Tale is so bad. Reveal the top 5 cards of your library and separate them into 2 piles. An opponent chooses one of those piles, put a card from the chosen pile into your hand, and then put the other cards on the bottom of your library. Ugh, so bad. Eternity Snare is not great removal, but it is removal, and it draws a card. We definitely want more white creatures. I mean, I guess Sacred Mesa by itself can get us enough creatures for Gaze. So what do we even have in Planar Chaos? Is there anything good for us? No? Not really. There's some alright commons. Haze allows 2-time counters to come off a turn. Yeah, that's true, but what are we taking? Are we going to spend a card to get an extra time counter off Ivory Giant and Lotus Bloom? Do you read Bruce tweeted at you? I tried to. Oh, I got to pick something. And we ended up with Brassnet. I do try to. Sometimes it takes me a bit. If you... Oh, we got the blink back anyway. If you email me... If you email me at saffronolive@mtggoldfish.com, I will definitely read them. It still might take me a little bit. Tweets, I definitely try to read, but sometimes it takes me a bit to get through them. Or they get lost in the shuffle. More likely to get lost in the shuffle on Twitter. Well, speaking of the nuts, that's pretty good. Man, Rebels get better in Pack 2, too. Wrathy Trapper is really good. But, probably just take Kelsiderm. Mirari. You want another auto pick draft for Science? Possibly. Reality Acid. We can't really combo with this, can we? Momentary Blink doesn't blink Reality Acid. We're going to start doing highlights of them. The problem with just uploading the whole thing to YouTube is all the interaction I do with the chat. It probably comes across a little weird. Probably just take Kelsiderm. That's got to be right. Yeah, we'll take Kelsiderm. Big power. Oh! Teneb! Can we possibly make Teneb work? Can we auto-pick the next draft? I have to think about it. Shivan Wumpus. When it enters the battlefield, any player may sack a land. If they do, put it on top of your library. Chat and understanding it, I think it would be weird on YouTube just hearing me talk to chat the whole time, because YouTube isn't seeing what I'm responding to, so it's just me saying random things that no one would probably make sense of. Sunlance has to be the pick. I do really like White Mane Lion, though. White Mane Lion, interestingly, when it enters the battlefield, you return a creature you control. Sunlance has to be the pick. I do really like White Mane Lion, though. White Mane Lion, interestingly, when it enters the battlefield, you return a creature you control to its owner's hand. It's not target creature, so we can use it to pick up our Kelsiderm to keep it around with the vanishing. So I am going to want to pick up White Mane Lions. Like, maybe right now. Ooh. Well, there's a couple good options here. Pongify. Yeah, I probably have to do that. Body double, as far as getting the chat on the screen. The overlay is something that will improve over time. Palladium Mycoderm is actually pretty solid. And there's a white main lion. I changed the stream title, didn't I? Doesn't it say Time Spiral Drafting? I don't know about rebuff. I would take white main lion over rebuff. Probably just take white main lion. I think it's going to be really good in our deck. Oh, man, I love Ann. Oh, Chronicler is so sweet. Chronicler is super sweet. It draws cards. It draws cards. That's all you really need to know. Why are there 2 rares in every pack? Are y'all noticing that? Neither of these are foil. I think there's been 2 rares in every pack. Am I just crazy? Sting Scourger can be alright in red. I don't really want to play this because it helps other people's slivers. Yeah, they're going to take Chronicler. Oh, another Sunlance. Oros the Avenger. We just don't have the mana for that. Dead Gone is good. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, but these don't have time shifted, do they? Oh, these have... Okay. I'm so confused. Man, look at this red. Holy... This card is a bomb. Pyrohemia is a bomb. Shivan Meteor is solid. Brute Force is playable. And Prodigal Pyromancer is really good. Apparently no one is drafting red. And then there's a Thalid that lets you draw cards. A decent Thalid. Target player draws 2 cards and discards 4 cards. Yeah, I think it's too late for red. And we can take this white card. Palladium Mycoderm is actually pretty solid. Melancholy's not bad. Wow, and a Torchling? Man, red is super open this pack. Like, amazingly open. What are we taking, though? Merfolk Thaumaturgist? Riptide Pilferer can probably get us 1 loot at some point. Oh, like Palladium Mirror. I guess we'll take the Pilferer. Ooh, man! See, there are 2 rares in every pack. I'm telling you. I mean, they're bad rares for limited, but still. And that's another Melancholy. Well, I'm gonna take Melancholy. These packs have been really odd. I have no idea what's going on in Planar Chaos. Timebender, Brute Force, Dawn Charm, Dreamscape Artiste, Fury Charm, Reality Acid, Piracy Charm. I didn't realize that Planar Chaos was supposed to have 2 rares in a pack. Well, I guess I'm just gonna take this Shivan Meteor as a hate draft. Wow, Palladium Mycoderm came back, or Palladium Mycoderm, Palladium Miraderm. Yeah, none of these rares are worth anything anyway. This set has so little value. The most valuable card is Damnation at 14 ticks. Then Urborg is 1 tick, Boombust is 1 tick, Extirpate is 1 tick, and then everything else is, every other rare is like 0.3 of a tick or less. Null Perfusion. Pallid, like Thalid. Mycoderm. Actually, not a total bust because we ended up with an Acroma to ramp into. Yeah, there's nothing our deck's gonna play. I don't know if we'll play Lotus Boom or not. We might? Not sure. Discard a card. Creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. Alright, we'll take that. Kind of works with our Sacred Mesa. I guess we'll take Wistful Thinking, which is pretty bad. Yep, good old blue-white ramp. I don't think this deck is horrible. I don't think we have enough instants or really a motivation to splash black, so we're probably going to cut the Teachings. As much as I love it, I just don't think it's for this deck. So we'll probably have to get rid of Teachings. Oh, okay. Huh. Thank you, Jay-Z. I didn't realize that for some reason, or remember that. Alright. So, get rid of Teachings, because we're not going to splash black, and we don't have that many instants or cards with flash. Good, good. Probably good enough. Bomb. Good. Good, good, good. Alright. Sacred Mesa, 2 Zealots, the Cloud Chaser, Pilferer, Fathom Seer, White Mane Lion, Temporal Isolation, Momentary Blink, Scout. Jay-Z in the house. Thanks for the follow, Mew Y Abby. Something like that. Thank you, thank you. Chroma, Bloom, and 38 lands. I don't know about that. So what are we cutting? We gotta cut at least 3. How did I get to be content manager MTG Goldfish? Well, I started writing for MTG Goldfish almost randomly. And after how long was it? A little over a year or so. I was offered the position of content manager. So it just kind of happened. I mean, I started writing and doing all that stuff, and it just kind of progressed into that. All right, what are we cutting? We got to cut something. What do I do besides Magic stuff? Well, I play music. I do normal people stuff. Maui Abbey, something like that. Well, welcome to the stream, and thank you for the follow. Yeah, the beard might have helped. Having a good beard opens doors all throughout life. So I recommend growing a beard. I play guitar and also keyboard / piano. I have never played Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually, Magic is the only, like, collectible card game, trading card game, whatever you want to call it. Only game like that I've ever played. I gotta cut something. What are we cutting? It might be Lotus Bloom. We might actually not want Lotus Bloom. Thanks for the follow, Carly. And BMX. Would I ever use a webcam on stream, and do you sing it all? The webcam thing is a possibility. And so that might happen eventually. As far as singing on stream, I do sing. I don't know if I'd sing on stream, but I have sang before in bands. I don't consider myself to be a good singer. I kind of sing out of necessity, but because no one else will do it. So I don't consider myself a great singer or anything, but yes, I do sing to some extent. Yeah, I'm sorry, Bioshocker. Thank you, Webbed Crown 8474. How crazy is my Moto library of cards? Not as crazy as some people's. I think I have a lot of cards. Ridiculous Man, thank you for the follow. I think I have like 55,000 cards in my collection. But a lot of it is, like when you draft a set a lot, I think I have, I don't even know. I think someone asked me this for the podcast and I looked at it and I think I have like 80 some Gray Merchants and like, I don't know, 90 some Negates. So 55,000 sounds like a lot, but when you consider I have 100 of some cards. No, I don't even like metal. I'm a hipster, hippie-ish kind of musician. The last band I was in was like a 60s like mod revival band. But like indie rock, experimental pop. Not metal though. I'm not a metal fan especially. I used to be more into metal a while ago, but and not really death metal. I was never really into that. Still gotta cut something else. I guess we gotta cut a blank. I probably actually can't cut this because we need the white creatures. We'll cut this pilfer. Let's try it like this. I don't think we need to keep... Guacamole? Well, that's a good thing to know how to make. So I can't blame you for tuning in to watch Gabby make guacamole. Will more people stream on the channel in the future? I don't know. I think that would be sweet, but right now no one else really is able to stream from Goldfish or wants to. So right now it's just me, but there's definitely a possibility that there will be more people on it in the future. I don't think we really can play Lotus Bloom. I really don't. I might have to go against the chat for this one. We've talked about trying to do Commander Clash Live. I don't know if we would ever stream it like on a weekly basis, but I think it's possible that we would stream it as like a special thing. So I think that's possible. Alright, let's see if I can make this overlay real quick. Sorry, if you're talking to me, I can't see the chat right this second because I'm making this overlay. So save your questions for a minute until I get this overlay made, and then I will be happy to answer. White Mane Lion. What is this card? Crustroll? White Mane Lion. What is this card? Crustroll? Alright, what else is wrong? Oh, Pallid. Alright. And Sacred Mesa. Almost got it. What am I missing? Need more artifacts to tap for mana. Will MTG Goldfish still collect metadata when Wizard stops you from being able to watch games? Yes, that actually doesn't affect anything we're doing. Like, the stuff that you see on Goldfish now, none of that involves replays or any of the stuff that Wizards is cutting off. The stuff, if you've been following the site for a while, like last spring and summer, I was publishing some like 80,000 games of Standard analyzed and stuff like that. That's the stuff that can't really be done without the replays. And we stopped doing that last September or something, so it doesn't affect anything that's actually going on the site today. Alright, I think we got an overlay. There it is. Alright. Thanks, Pegfear. I'm back. Yeah, you can post links to Goldfish stuff and whatnot in here, Dex. Oh. I've seen decks very similar to that. Actually, I don't know if I think we played last, actually. I don't know if today's instant deck tech has been published yet, but it's very similar to that list, actually. Do you ever do 41 card deck with 18 lands? I see them much more often than I used to. I have not. Time Spiral is blocked by the event. Oh, you're right. Thank you. Let me see if I can move the record over so it's not being blocked. Alright, that should be better. Although it still might come under the follower notification. Dr. Dunn, hi, I just wanted to say I just recently started using Goldfish collection tools, some awesome stuff. Now just give me Yu-Gi-Oh! Goldfish and I'll be a happy camper. Yu-Gi-Oh! Goldfish, eh? Well, I will, I'll pitch that to Richard. I know absolutely nothing about Yu-Gi-Oh! Traveler Dante, thank you so much for the follow. Our mana base isn't bad. We got 5 blue sources. Well, we do kind of have every blue card in our hand, but... So I guess we are kind of punished. More islands. We'll draw one, don't worry. I don't know why they're playing Sage. Sage is really bad. Whenever I see this, I think of Travis Wu. For some reason, I think he went through a stage where he played this card in like every brew he made. Oh man, they're the blue-black deck. That's what we should be. Alright, getting beat down for one. Not blue mana. Alright, let's just pass. We can kill that thing with our Zealot Elvek. Hopefully. We'll draw blue mana sooner or later. It will happen. We ever use an actual polling system to choose instant deck tech feature, Or is there... Well, we don't have an actual polling system yet. That is true. I don't know. That might happen. We do an actual polling system for the against the odds decks. Let's just Sunlance that thing. Get in with this. Kill the Sage. That's not a bad turn. I was listening to the podcast. Heard you be moaning the lack of coverage the next few weeks. Just thought you know that SCG is broadcasting Modern from Indy this week with Cedric and Patrick. Well, that's awesome. I know there is some SCG coverage. That is true. Alright. Well, let's keep getting in there. I don't hate Travis Wu. I like Travis Wu. I just wish he hadn't have shot himself in the foot and caused himself so much trouble. Well, I will definitely be checking that out. Also this weekend is the Magic Online Championships, which have some really good people doing coverage. LSV's doing coverage, and some other big name people, and there's some good players. Sam Black, Jerry Thompson, couple more. So that should be interesting, and that starts Friday, so there'll be coverage of that starting on Friday, I think at 10 Eastern. Thank you, Jestreb. Utopia Vow. Alright, well, let's just add mana. Oh, it's summoning sick. Well, there's our blue mana. Oh, we got paid off by our opponent equipping up. Oh, sweet. Well, yeah, the official Magic Twitch starting Friday. I think it's Friday and Saturday at 10. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we can just suspend this and start drawing cards. I don't think we're just going to die, like, next turn. Suspend Chronicler. Start attacking. I'm not shirtless. Alright. Terramorphic Expanse cracked. They could have Cancel or something, but they're down to 2 cards. It's so funny that they Utopia Vowed us, and that's exactly what we needed. Yeah, I don't know why they did that, honestly. And we can always bounce it with White Mane Lion. No, someone just said something about streaming shirtless. I don't think there's any real inside joke to it. Down to 9. Our opponent is leaving up Cancel mana. No, they're not. Magus of the Mirror. Alright, if they want to exchange life totals with us, I think that'd be fine. I think that'd actually be good for us. Alright, Chronicler ticks down, draws us a card. Alright, what are we doing? So we can White Mane Lion. Alright, so I think the plan is attack with this Zealot. How did I start playing Magic? A friend while I was in college introduced it to me, a roommate introduced me to the game. And then it was actually like buying and selling collections that got me really into the game. So let's play an island. Let's White Mane Lion. Bounce. Replay the Zealot and pass the turn. Opponent's going to go attacking. We are going to block this Magus. Down to 5. Creative writing and also like psychology type stuff. Oh man, we need a white creature. We do get this Aeon Chronicler, which helps. Draws us a card, is big. So cast that. Ooh, Sacred Mesa! Alright, let's attack with both of our shadow creatures. Kill the Sliver. You're gonna leave because I didn't play Lotus Bloom? Well, I'm sorry. Yeah, and then let's just Sacred Mesa Plains pass the turn. Alright, it's Pegasus time, and that's going to get us to double Graves of Justice, which should win us the game. Thank you for the follow, Suspended Search. Opponent only has one card. I don't know what one card beats us here. So, Sacred Mesa, we can pay 2, make a Pegasus, but we have to sack 1 on our upkeep every turn. Alright, let's just trade Chronicler, that's fine. And then just go on the Pegasus plan. I don't think that Lotus Bloom is good in Limited unless you have a very specific reason to be playing it, and I don't think our deck has a good enough reason, honestly. That said, we just luck-sacked our way into a Chroma. Yes! Alright, well, I guess you all weren't trolling when you told me to pick the Sacred Mesa, because it was sweet there. Do you wait for the poll to close before building the Budget Magic deck, or do you already have deck lists ready? Oh man, my process. Well, Budget Magic, there's not really any poll. So I just build those when I come up with something. I do look, some people send me lists and email or on Twitter, and I look over them, but I mostly build them on my own. Against the odds, I don't build decks until after the poll is done. And then, based on whatever wins, I build a deck around that. There's some times where I have an idea when I put the card on the poll, like, oh, I would probably play this synergy or that synergy. But I don't think I've ever had an actual list made ahead of time. So I usually have a rough idea of like the direction that I would go, but not really a list. Well, that went pretty well. Piracy Charm, Clock Spinning. The Against the Odds poll is in the Against the Odds article on the site. There will be a new Against the Odds coming up tonight, actually. On mtggoldfish.com, in the article on the site is where you'll find the poll. But there's a new, oh, thank you for the follow, whoever that was. A new Against the Odds tonight, so probably don't bother voting in the current poll, because I've already made the deck list for that one. And that's the episode that'll be coming out tonight. Featuring Legacy Squirrels. Yeah, Legacy Squirrels. And so there'll be a new poll in that article. I would love to see a video showing your process of deck building. You always seem to build really fun decks. Oh, that is a cool idea. I could imagine doing that for maybe the YouTube channel or something. Hey, Bioshocker, thanks for hanging out. Yeah, Squirrels actually should be interesting. Alright, opponent is main phase countering up their Calciform pools for no reason. Luckily for them, we can't really do anything. Man, if we just draw a land and can Calciderm, I think we just win with that. Yeah, I love the Stasis one too. Our opponent again puts a counter. Come on, land. Alright, that works. Well, I think there's a good chance we just win with this Calciderm plus bouncing it with White Mane Lion. 5/5 Shroud is pretty big. There's not a whole lot that deals with that. Knowing White Mane Lion, pick it back up, blink White Mane Lion, pick it up again. So we're just going to have like infinite Calciderm. Black and white with old-timey music deck building video. That would be sweet. I like how the box opening with the old-timey music, black and white, came out. Except some people said they didn't like the black and white because it made it hard to see what the cards were. What planeswalkers do you guys think are going to be in Eldritch Moon? Well, we didn't have a Liliana in this past set, did we? Tamiyo, Liliana, Emrakul. Those are good guesses. Yeah, Helix Pinnacle was fun. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I like Tamiyo. The original Tamiyo was super sweet. I would expect Liliana. Emrakul could be a dark horse. I've heard a lot of mixed. Saffron Gamer, thank you for the follow. Nice name, by the way. Oh, well, if Liliana's in the spoiler art, probably a good chance she's there. Salopian Giant. When it dies, exile it. Target land becomes a swamp. Alright, Kelsinerm starts vanishing. Ooh, that's good. We can start attacking for 5. Play our Mycoderm. Yeah, Jace seems to be in every set these days, almost. 13 mana, 13, 13, Emrakul. Thanks for the follow, Dat Kovu. Yeah, I've thought that Emrakul would be on Innistrad for a while now, but we'll see if it actually happens. Yeah, let's just take 4. Jace is dead. There's no way Jace is dead. Don't believe the hype. Hey, thanks, Shoes. I'm glad you like the videos. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, Phyrexian Totem, eh? Well, we might be able to get a sweet blowout with Phyrexian Totem. Opponent cracks the land. Oh man, this is going to be good. We're going to make our opponent sack all their permanents. This is going to be so good. If they attack with Phyrexian Totem and try to race. Ooh, blue-black zombie Jace? Yeah, that could work. Alright, they keep adding counters. Alright, blowout time. We need Momentary Blink, White Mane Lion, block Phyrexian Totem, make our opponent sack 4 permanents. Aww. That's disappointing. I really wanted to get the blowout. Alright, random sliver. Alright, we'll take our beats for now. Think zombies and vampire aggro will be a thing in Eldritch Moon? Likely. I think those tribes will see more support, and there's a much better chance that they'll be standard playable. Alright, blue mana. Let's keep attacking. See if our opponent tries to block. What does this do? Enchant creature has shadow, prevent all damage that would be dealt by enchanted creature. Alright. Yeah, I liked Elspeth too better than Gideon. Although the original Gideon is one of my favorite cards. Yeah, Gravecrawler reprint would be insane in zombies. That would be so good. I think we're in pretty good shape here. If you don't mind me asking, is this your primary job? If so, I am so jealous. My primary job is content director of MTG Goldfish. So that is what I do all day, every day. So not just streaming, but like making videos, writing articles, doing some other stuff around the site. Not programming stuff. Richard does all that stuff, and he is very good at it. But like all the content stuff and articles. So yeah, that's what I do, and it's an awesome job. Alright, Mystic Snake is apparently why our opponent was playing green mana. Alright. Gonna fire up the totem. Go attacking. Well, let's just... White Mane Lion. Pick up our Calciderm. So we could, let's see. We could put everything in front of Phyrexian Totem. We wouldn't kill it, but our opponent would have to sack 4 permanents. And they probably just sack 4 lands. Yeah, I think we're better off just blocking and blocking like this. Eternal Masters, I believe, is June. Thanks for the follow, Chamber. I thought it was June 10th. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much for buying the playmat, MTG Scry. That definitely helps support the site. So much appreciated. Plains. Alright, our island is now a swamp. Well, let's... Calciderm. You having Moto trouble, Stu? Oh, what's up, by the way, Stu? How's life? Something like 1 red instant, target any number of wolves or werewolves you control, put a copy of that creature on the battlefield under your control, sack them, end a turn. Wow, that would be absurd. Yeah, I thought June 10th was the date. Oh, try going to your collection. I've had that happen and then sometimes start working before. Sometimes it just takes a while. Moto is weird like that. Silver Fur Partisan. Yeah, I think werewolves will get more support with Edric Moon as well. Have I ever held a Black Lotus or owned it at one time? Held, yes. Owned, no. Oh, the Sage. Good old index on a body. We look more, huh. Yeah, that's rough, Stu. Do I have a family? Well, I have like a mother and father and siblings, but I do not have children or anything like that. Uncle Esteban. That's what I'm going for, looks-wise. The axe, the good beard game. What was the shirtless question? The problem with the shirtless question is I'm not exactly sure what the characters you're referencing look like. I know what Hero of Iroas, Enthralling Victor. I'm gonna actually have to Google that to answer your shirtless question. I think Enthralling Victor is a little bit more ripped than I am, I would say. Iroas, I guess I should look up Iroas too. I'm not a big looking at the art of Magic cards person. Like, I like some of it, but not enough that I'm like, oh, that character looks good shirtless. So I actually have to Google this to answer your question. Iroas. Well, Iroas is pretty scary. Dude's huge. I'm by far the most mysterious, famous person you know. Well, I'll have to put some more pictures up online. What's your favorite limit? What's my favorite limited format? Well, I don't know if I can pick one. I like Rise of Eldrazi is very good. Invasion Planeshift Apocalypse I really liked. Um, Those are two that come to mind. According to Reddit MTG Finance, it is a bear shark. What is our opponent doing? Body double copying White Mane Lion? Bouncing their Mystic Snake? Something like that? Oh, have I ever mentioned having author bios on the site? No, but that's a good idea. What's my favorite Shadows over Innistrad deck so far? Likely, probably the Mono Blue Brains. That's definitely my favorite budget Magic Shadows over Innistrad deck. That's 100% sure. Have I ever visited Europe? I have not. How does your... Is Goldfish looking for a copy editor? That's a... I'd have to ask Richard about that. Alright, let's go with this Flickering Spirit, which resolves. And then I think we just... Do you want to attack? They block. Block. Yeah? No? Should they ban Coco? No. Coco doesn't need banning. Our opponent's just gonna chump. Sure. Alright, let's pass. I think we're still in good shape. Yeah, I'll have to ask Richard about the copy editor thing. I know we're doing trying to do a new editing process, and I'm not exactly sure what that entails yet. I haven't talked to him about it in depth. I mean, Collected Company is very good, but I don't think they need to ban it in Standard or anything. That sounds crazy. Opponent's going to go with a big attack. Actually, let's do this properly. Block there. Block there. Block there. See what happens. Yeah, it's awesome that Jake is doing so much better. Well, it looks like we're going to take 5 here. And then win on the backswing. I guess they can play the snake to block. Oh, and this has vigilance. Alright. Are we actually going to lose from here? Alright, let's play Palladium Mycoderm. Pass the turn. Oh, our opponent didn't play the snake, thankfully. Whew! Misform Ultimus. Sure. We need a good draw here, I think. Not Calciform Pools, because they have that Mystic Snake in hand. Well, Ghost Tactician. Thanks for the follow, Mr. Craig. Do I own paper decks and play them or just play online? I mostly play online. I have lots of paper Magic cards from buying and selling collections, but I don't really have too many actual decks. Oh, we might actually lose to this jank. Interesting. Our opponent's deck doesn't look very good, but we are about to lose to it. Any standard that has Bolt and Counterspell must be awesome. Alright, let's pass the turn and see what happens. I think we're about to lose, though. Well, I don't know. The way our opponents played, I don't have much faith in them actually winning the game. Like, I think they might just pass here. Like that, for example. And now we can draw a Chroma off the top and win. Come on, a Chroma. A Chroma? Alright, now we'll scoop. Well, our opponent's deck looks pretty bad, but it just beat us. That's embarrassing. I don't even know if we can bring in Disenchant. That doesn't really seem worth it. Yeah, the way our opponent has played has been odd. Any advice on a Legacy budget deck? I'm playing a Grand Prix in June. Oh man, I wish. Lost to Boulder's Fall. I'm not going to bring in an island. I think this is fine. I wish I did. I need to do some more research on budget Legacy decks. I had someone send me a budget Stasis list, and I looked at it, and it looked pretty cool, but I haven't seen many budget... Oh my goodness, this is how it's going to end? Oh, man. Oh. Alright. Mold to 0. Well, think twice is helpful. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about and do some research for Legacy budget decks. I haven't come up with anything for Legacy where I have felt like it's good enough to actually win games in Legacy. Think twice is a little helpful. Alright, Sliver. Think twice. Well, I guess we Zealot. Think twice. Yeah, our opponent's deck doesn't look great, and they mulligan to 6, but still. I guess they also don't have black mana. Thanks, Gifts Ungiven 99, for the follow. Much appreciated. Alright, we're taking 2 from the Sliver. Opponent passes. Ooh, White Mane Lion's nice. Alright, let's attack. Not deal damage to the Sliver. Yeah, that's probably what I'd have to do, would be to up the budget to some extent for Legacy. Well, I guess we just White Mane Lion to save our Zealot. Nice little 2-for-1. Oh, our opponent got the black mana. Opponent passes. Ooh, that's a draw. Well, let's play Zealot, see if they counter it. And then if they do, we can play the Scout. Alright, Mystic Snake. Sure, that's annoying, but not the end of the world. We would much rather resolve the Scout anyway. Yeah, Budget Legacy is definitely rough. Hopefully they don't just have another removal spell. We don't really have that many rebels. Alright, let's take 2. Alright, we need some good draws here to win on our Mold of 5. Yeah, Legacy, like a reasonable budget is probably like $500 at least. Alright, well, 1, 2, 3. Is it even worth suspending Ivory Giant? Or do we just wait till we draw lands to cast it? I guess we probably wait to draw the lands. Yeah, I mean, you can make Budget Legacy decks, but it is definitely hard to make successful Budget Legacy decks. Oh, Lord. That's annoying. Well, I guess now we're going to have to block. Block the Sliver. Flashback, think twice. Get a Plains. Alright, well, let's play the Scout. Well, they have multiple Mystic Snakes. Draining Whelk. Alright. Land. Oh, Pallid Mycoderm. Our opponent has all the horrible counter spells. Taking turns in Modern is sweet. Whitehound 12. Thank you for the follow. A land here would help. Alright, well. Ivory Giant. Taps everything down. We really need another white creature for this gaze. If we draw our Sacred Mesa, I think we just win. Misform Ultimus. Alright. They're really only hitting us for 3 because they can't really attack with their ground creatures. What up, Jim Miles? Mishra's Twerk Shop, how's it going today? Alright, we're down to 8. Do we draw a white creature? We do. Oh. So they can double tap and kill us. So I think we just need to Graze of Justice this Draining Whelk. To stay alive. Since they're going to be tapping anyway. Oh, man, this is going to be close. We're taking 6 here. Well, not 6. Taking 5. I don't play too much other than Magic. I'm just going to get in with everything. Put us to 2. They have something else. Magus of the Mirror. Well, we need a big draw. Not a plains. And that does it. Well, that's pretty disappointing. Well, that's the problem with limited. Sometimes you mull to 5 in game 3s and scrub out in round 1. Alright. I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be back in, how do we live there? Because one of our creatures has shadow, so they can't block. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. Thanks for the follow, Yak Yak. And then we'll play either some Mono Blue Brains or Momir, whatever you all want. So let me know if you want to do Momir, Rainbow Saber. Thank you. Momir or Mono Blue Brain in the jar, and I'll be back and we'll play a few more rounds. Probably go for like another hour. I think I got to stop around 6:30 today because we have Commander Clash recording. All right, let me make a straw poll real quick, and y'all can vote. That's a good idea. That's the way to do it. And then when I'm getting a drink, y'all can vote. And whichever gets the most votes when we get back, when I get back, we will play. So, Momir or Mono you Brains. Alright, create the poll. Alright, here's a... We'll do voting for about 2 minutes or so while I'm getting a drink. When I get back, whatever's ahead, we will play for the next hour or so. So, vote, vote, vote. Alright, what's winning? I'm back. What happened to my straw poll? Oh, Brains is winning. Alright, let's go another minute or two. Another minute. Another minute for the voting, and then we'll jump into it. I know Momir's popular, but apparently Mono Blue Brains is popular as well. Momir is not winning. Momir is actually quite a bit behind. Momir has 35 votes. Mono Blue Brains has 47 votes. 48 votes. 36-48. 49-36. 50-37. I like Momir as well. Well, I'll tell you what. We're at least going to start on Mono Blue Brains. We'll start on Mono Blue Brains. Yeah, 57-41. Alright, it's at 99 votes, and Momir is losing by 15. So, 100 votes. Alright, we're going to call it. We're going to start on Mono Blue Brains. And then, if we have time, we'll sneak in a game of Momir to end the stream today. So, let's Brains it up. I did take out the Blighted Cataracts and replace them with Drownyard Temples. Alright, this hand's pretty good. Let me update the overlay. Overlay, Mono Blue Brains. That's Mono Blue Brains. Yeah, we'll keep this. This is solid. Got the Mage Ring, an Island, a Brains, and a Rise from the Tides. We have pretty much everything we need to stomp our opponent. And our opponent's on Traverse the Uvenwald. I play leagues on stream when we're primarily playing a constructed deck. But since I have to go in an hour to record Commander Clash, we mulled to 5 in Game 3 and lost. Hipster Messiah, thank you for the follow. What's up, Scratched? How goes it? Howdy, howdy, Die Storm Lie. Island, go. Yeah, we lost our draft in round 1 by mulling to 5 in Game 3 of the first round. So we're gonna do some Mono Blue Brains, maybe wrap up on a game of Momir. We shall see. Another Traverse the Uvenwald. Not very good without Delirium. Just getting lands, it's not too scary. Thanks, the Blitz Phoenix, for the follow. Oh, you want to play Momir, Stu? Oh, if you're gonna battle me in Momir, I'll play a game of Momir with you. Wait till after this round, and I'll battle you in Momir. That's actually a good idea for a stream. We should do. How many of you in the chat actually play on Magic Online? Well, I just started this match anyway, so I gotta finish this match, Stu. How many of you all play on Magic Online? Because we could do a stream, possibly, where I just play against all of you. Like, do a Momir battle stream, or like a budget stream or something. Alright. Well, I will try to do that in the future, if people are interested in it. And playing, like, Momir, we could do Momir battles against the audience. That would be kind of fun. I think that could be a fun stream. Or if you wanted to, budget decks, battle against one of my budget decks with one of yours or something. Well, I'll try to set that up. Yeah, it's going to be a couple minutes, dude, because I just started this round. So it's going to be probably like 15 minutes, maybe. The music is whatever is able to be streamed on Twitch without muting our video on demands. This right now is a band by the name of the Grammar Club. Sort of a nerdcore rap band from New York City. Yeah, go do what you gotta do, Stu. Alright, well, we could start brainsing. Our opponent is kind of ramping, though, which is a little scary. I think we're just gonna Drown Yard Temple, play a second Brains, and pass. Standard's a good budget format. Well, you won that draft anyway, just by opening an Avacyn. It's like 30 ticks or something. So you come out ahead anyway. Oh, well, I'm glad you like the music, Scratched. It's definitely... it's definitely harder to get good music when you have to consider copyright issues and stuff like that. Can't just play Ween and TV on the radio. I think BFC packs on Moto are a potential buy. Lowest a pack has been since they changed the play points, but not much in the set. I'm going to have to look into that. I'm not 100% sure. I just went down 4 Blighted for 3 Drown Yard and an additional island. I use OBS for all my streaming / recording. Alright, let's pass and just activate Brains. Actually, maybe we go now. Maybe we activate Brains for pieces of the puzzle. See if we hit a 2-mana card that we can use on this Brains that will get us a land. Yeah, so we can get like Nagging Thoughts and Anticipate. Then we can use this Brains for Anticipate since it digs one deeper. Ugh. We didn't hit a land anyway. Alright, let's just Anticipate. And then just cast Anticipate. I really want to land here. Not gonna happen. No matter how we dug through 8 cards and did not find a land. Oh, MTG Scry. I have a couple Kozilek's Return too. Well, I want everyone to be able to hear the music is the thing. Well, when I was doing my own stream, I agreed. I don't really care about my video on demands being muted, but on the Goldfish stream, good lord, we cannot hit a land. Oh my god. On the Goldfish stream, it's a little different. On the Goldfish stream, we actually want it to not be muted. Oh lord. We've went through 24 cards and hit 4 lands. Look into overclockedremix.org. Oh, cool. Thing in the Ice could be good. Well, I mean, I like to play music that I like, but I like having it in the background so everyone can hear it. If I gotta get up and get a drink or something, so there's some background filler noise. Guess we tap down this Dragon Lord. Am I ever going to stream my own channel, or is it all MTG Goldfish now? It's possible that I occasionally stream on my own channel, but now that I'm streaming 3 days a week on the Goldfish channel, I don't really have much extra time to stream on my own channel. So I think it'll still happen, like on occasion, but it'll definitely be mostly on the Goldfish channel. Alright, let's Brain in a Jar for pour over pages. Untap 2 lands. Discard Engulf the Shore. Play the land. Oh, did I already play a land? Alright. Well, let's just... pour over pages again. Untap 2 lands. I was playing against 4-color Dredge online the other day. Do you think there's a standard port to be had? Oh, a standard version of 4-color Dredge? It would take some work, but it might be possible. Madness, Nagging Thoughts. Am I ever going to make a team like Channel Fireball? I don't know. I would have to talk to Richard about that. I'm not sure if that would be something that could happen eventually. When was the last time I played an established Tier 1 deck? Good. That's a good question. Well, we played a Pro Tour Gauntlet the other day. Or like, well, not the other day, like a week, 2 weeks ago? So I guess that was the last time. I spend so much time making budget decks and different brews that I don't play Tier 1 decks all that often at this point. Well, we basically just win next turn. Our opponent's going to need something really good, and I don't think they have it. Actually, they could have Kozilek's Return, though. Well, let's put a counter on Brain. Alright. Island. Kozilek's returned. Turn. Could they have it? Well, let's just pieces of the puzzle. Who's my single favorite MTG broadcaster? Do you mean like streamer type person or whatever? I love LSV. LSV is always awesome. And then let's Brain in the Jar for... Whoa, we can awaken this? That's absurd. I did not realize you could... Oh, I can't. Okay. Whoa! Oh, that's bad. Alright, now we gotta pass. Yeah, I like LSV for commentary too. I was also very impressed by Reed Duke this past weekend. That was really weird. I thought I was canceling the Awaken, not canceling Part the Water Veil altogether. Thanks for the follow, JJJ. Well, we're probably just going to bounce this Atarka. I think... Actually, no, I don't think we do. Well, do we? Yeah, we can take 8 here. I didn't know that it worked that way. That was interesting. Pyromancer's Goggles. Well, we are not going to want to let our opponent untap now. Yeah, I don't file for comp very often. Well, let's put a storage counter. Run home! Thank you for the follow. Alright. So, Majoring Network. Put a counter on Brain in the Jar. Part the water veil. I have a bunch of basics if you need them, Stu. Alright, island. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, I guess we... Brain in the jar this rise from the tides. Make a bunch of zombies. Make our opponent kill them. Part the water veil. There's the Kozlik's return. Well, land. Awaken apart the water veil. Thanks for the follow, Luke. Something. Alright, we get another extra turn. Pieces of the puzzle. Only a pour over pages. Land. Attack would drown your temple. Well, we might lose because of that moto fail there. I guess we just pass the turn and hope we don't die. Which, like, Fall of the Titans or something kills us. We can disperse the dragon. There's the dragon again. So gonna kill our Drownyard Temple? Yes. Well, if they have a burn spell, yes. Ooh, they tapped down, though. Well, they killed our land, but they tapped down. Alright, let's see. We want to remove... How many counters? We want this to go 1, 2, 3, remove 4 counters for pieces of the puzzle? Do we want any of these? I think we gotta bottom all of these. We need another extra turn spell, nagging thoughts. Alright, well that's pieces of the puzzle. Rise from the tides, part the water veil. Oh man. Alright, pour over pages. Untap 2 lands. We're an island short. Discard a nagging thoughts. Have we played a land this turn? I gotta see if we played a land. I don't even know if we have an island left. Alright, we have not played a land. Alright, let's Madness Nagging Thoughts. If we hit an island, then we can engulf the shore to bounce Dragon Lord. guess that does it. We're out of cards. Moto fail. I'm blaming that one on Moto. Well, we drew through our entire deck. Well, we get some better things for this matchup. Like, Engulf the Shores can disappear. We get to get Negates, Void Shatters, probably Send to Sleep. Well, I don't know if we want Send to Sleep over Grip of the Royal. Disperse probably isn't necessary, so we can bring in another Void Shatter. Try it like that. Yeah, I don't think I'm seriously going to file for comp. I mean, we might still even win the match. No, it does not let us discard with Awaken. We learned that the hard way. We brought in 2 Negates. Alright, play first. This is acceptable. I don't think it was a misclick, but maybe it's just the interface being confusing. That does happen on Magic Online. Alright, Cinderglade, we get to untap, Mage Ring, and Nagging Thoughts. Hopefully get a land. Alright, get a land. Pass the turn. What's my favorite format to play? Legacy? I think is the most fun. Tormenting Voice, discarding a land. Well, Island, Brain in a Jar, pass. Well, if Moto messes up X-Age, you can get your tickets back, essentially. Yes, we are against Goggles Ramp. Which is actually annoying because they have Kozilek's Return, which is pretty good against us. Yeah, I would not want to try to go infinite on comp. That is a pretty good way to get your account banned, from what I've heard. Alright, let's just pass. Patrician Scorn doesn't work? Huh, I didn't know that. Dark Dweller, okay. Can flashback Nissa's Pilgrimage, I guess? They're gonna go with Tormenting Voice. Well, if you just abuse the reimbursement system, they can ban your account, and they have banned your account. I have not really tested Brains in other decks. I've heard of other people playing some pretty sweet builds of it, though. I probably will eventually, I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Alright, so we get to put a counter on Brain, put a counter on Mage Ring. Alright, we get an island, that's helpful. Let's Pieces of the Puzzle. Get a Negate and a Pieces of the Puzzle. Pass the turn. Oh, you played against Insolent Red the other day? I don't know if I'm anti-green, but green is probably my least favorite color. I will say that. If you want to send me a trade request at some point, Stu, I think I got the lands tradable. So I'm not anti-green, but, green can just be kind of boring. We can take our beats here. See what our opponent plays. Ooh, that's a goggles. Yikes. Oh, things are looking bad. That's a lot of card drawing. Alright, let's put a counter on this. Dark Dweller. Yeah, I probably should have grabbed Void Chatter there. Get a land. Yeah, not enough stasis effects for me in green. Does Thing in the Ice work well in this deck? I haven't tried it yet, but it probably could. No, Moto kinda... Well, we lost the first round. The first game. Yeah, let's Pieces of the Puzzle. Get a Part the Water Veil and a Pour Over Pages, I think. Pass the turn. Discard a Rise from the Tides. Oh god. World Breaker. Yeah, we're pretty close to being dead. We just haven't had the necessary counters, and we don't have the necessary mana. Ugh. Yeah, 4-player commander will be back this week. We were waiting for... Oh, there's Void Chatter. We were waiting for Jake to get back, and Jake is back, so... Alright, well, let's just slam a Rise from the Tides and make him kill it. Or kill us. Thanks for the follow. We're probably just dead here, thanks to Goggles. Hey, what's up, Kyle? How goes it? Thank you for stopping by. Kozlik's return. Yeah, alright, that didn't go great. Alright, Stu. Are we Momiring? Are we going to finish off this stream with some Momir? Yeah, well, I'm definitely going to do the viewer battle stream. I don't know your Moto name, Stu. Send me a trade request, Stu. Oh, there you are. Lands. Alright. You can have some lands. I just put a bunch of random ones in there. Alright, let Stu get some lands, and then we will Momir battle. And then, tomorrow, I think we're going to do one of the instant deck tech. One of the instant deck tech decks for tomorrow's stream. I'm not sure which one, but... Oh, Bioshocker, you're back. Well, luckily for you, gonna play a game of Momir, so there's no decisions to be made in Momir. It's all the luck of the draw. You want a Momir against me? Well, I think I'm gonna start doing... battles against the audience on stream. It's probably won't be this week, but maybe next week we'll try to do that. Definitely in the near future. So I don't know what day it'll be. I'll have to figure out the day. And we'll do a audience battle stream for Momir or Budget or whatever you want to play. So if you've been hanging out in the chat and you want to battle me, we'll be able to battle it out. What's my favorite standard deck right now? I'm using the Saffron Olive account. Oh, for streaming? No, I'm streaming on the MTG Goldfish Twitch now. Anything goes. Yeah, I mean, I guess Tutor 2D, thanks for the follow. I guess for the most part, anything goes. Anything that I have a deck to play you with. There was a winner announced for the Fat Pack. I do not know. It's on the website. Also on, like, the Goldfish Twitter and stuff. I don't know the person's name off the top of my head. But, yeah, someone did win the Fat Pack. Oh, Stu. Chat me again, Stu, because I need to add you as a buddy on Moto. I need to add you as a buddy, Stu. But yeah, if you all are interested in playing me, yeah, let me see if I can find the Fat Pack winner thing for you. Winner of the Fat Pack. Oh, maybe it was on the Twitter. Hang on, I'll find it for you. Alright. Stu is added as a buddy. Challenge. Format. Momir. Deck. Momir. Alright. Let me see if I can find the link. I think it's a Twitter link. But that should still work. Yes, I found it. There you go. That's the link to the giveaway winner. More Goldfish playmats are coming. That is a thing that is definitely happening. Yeah, we'll play first. So Momir Basic, I should probably link that as well. Hang on, from the YouTube. I made an intro to the format. It's basically a format built around the Momir Big Simic Visionary avatar. So each turn you discard a card, put a token of a random creature that is of that converted mana cost, but you can only do it once each turn and only as a sorcery. And this is, if you're interested, oh, someone got it. Thank you. Thank you, Pimp Dump Monk. Stu's going to be ghosting me. Not that it matters in Momir. Yeah, it's true. If you play a creature on turn 1, I will make fun of you on stream. Oh. You can play a creature on turn 2, though, and I won't make fun of you. Thank you, Bearded Gamester. Alright, so we get to make a random 2-drop, discard an island, and we get a Mana Dork, please? A misformed sliver. So all slivers have pay 1. This permanent becomes a creature type of your choice until end of turn. Last night I got Inverter of Truth and won. Oh, I've never seen Wesco try to play Momir. I actually have a Momir, hopefully have a Momir series coming up for the YouTube channel. I don't know how soon it'll happen, but I didn't realize people love Momir so much. The feedback to Momir has been really strong, so hopefully there'll be a YouTube series coming up for Momir. Pay 1 of each color. Flesh former gets +2/+2 and gains fear. Target creature gets -2/-2. Oh my goodness. Alright. What do we get for 4? Good old Rubble Belt. A giant growth for attacking creatures on a body. For our purposes, it's just a hill giant. Thank you, Polimoka. Yeah, it's good at killing little creatures. 5 mana is a lot in Momir, though. The Pyre Hound. Oh. Yep, not very good in a format with no instants or sorceries. Against odds goes up later this evening. Probably maybe 4 or 5 hours from now. Oh, God. Well, I guess at least it has protection from non-spirits. You ain't getting through the Harbinger Spring. Double blocks. Alright, we'll kill Pyre Hound. I'm not, if Stu wants to take and skip his turn to give something -2/-2, that's fine. Yeah, Pyre Hound is good in draft. Yeah, I just wish Harbinger it's flying. Probably. We'll try it at some point when I, Taniwa. Did y'all see the Commander Clash where Tomer built a Taniwa deck? Oh. Trample phasing at the beginning of your upkeep. All your lands you control phase out. I'm not sure what'll happen. Does a token fade back in? A phase back in? It might just go away. Yeah, squirrels won. It's squirrels against the odds. I think you get your land back. I don't think it's end of the world. Yeah, I know. I always say that wrong. And always get yelled at for it. What do we get? Bog Serpent. Can't attack unless defending player controls a swamp. If you control no swamps, sack it. Well, I guess we get in for 2. Since it has pro everything. Alright, so the token will go away. I guess it's not that bad. It's just a whiff, essentially. The Taniwa. I don't know. Phasing is confusing to me. Yep. Another one of the time-shifted cards. We were playing Name the plane-shifted card earlier. Pay 7, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Alright. Swamp. Alright, no Phage. No Phage. I have still never hit a Phage in Momir. Lady Orca. 7/4 legendary. Oh man, I think banding is the worst. The thing with banding, phasing, I just know that it's weird and confusing. What makes banding so difficult for me is I always trick myself into thinking I know how it works. So I get all cocky and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll do this and band these together, and then all my creatures die and I realize I still have no idea how banding works. So I think banding is worse, personally. Lady Orca. Oh, she's a demon? Interesting. Oh, no. Oh, man. Endbringer is very good. I haven't tried Thing in the Ice and the Brains deck yet. I have not. I need to. Alright. The problem is Stu is going to be able to start killing our stuff for free. But we have this protection from creatures. This isn't a spirit, is it? Just a vampire. Alright. So, and Stu's gonna lose 3 life, so we might be able to win with our protection from spirits, which looks so horrible, but it's actually been really good. Yeah, banding probably is amazing. I just don't understand how it works exactly. What would I cut for them? You could probably trim some of the creature removal spells if you're gonna go with Thing in the Ice, like the Grip of, whatever the 3 mana card is that taps a creature and draws a card. Maybe cut and engulf the shore. Things like that. Yeah, that Wormendal Wars game was crazy. That's what happens when, no one can kill each other's Ormondal. Draft was first, then we played a game of Brains, and now we're closing things out with a game of Momir. After this game of Momir, I actually got to stop for the night because we're recording Commander Clash in about 45 minutes. So after this game, I got to stop and get some food and whatnot before we record Commander Clash. But then I will be back tomorrow, 7 Eastern, for our last stream of the week. What does this do? 9 mana, 3/3. Remove a +1/+1 counter, destroy a creature. Remove a +1/+1 counter, return it to its owner's hand. I guess we block with our Sliver? Yeah, that's fine. I think it's possible we do a live Commander Clash at some point. I think that it will happen. I don't think we'll stream the recording of Commander Clash every week or anything, but I would be shocked if we didn't eventually do a live Commander Clash recording. Man, I can't believe we're going to win because of Harbinger of Spring. We are from all over the place. I am from upstate New York. Richard is in California. Jake, I believe, is in Florida. And Tomer is in Canada. So we are scattered all around the country. What do you think about adding Abbots and Exquisite Firecrafts to the Insolent Neonate deck? Probably be fine. Ooh, Seiki, eh? I live in the middle of nowhere in the Finger Lakes region. I'm like, kind of an hour and a half from Rochester, from Syracuse, closest to Ithaca, if you're familiar with Ithaca. But a little middle of nowhere town. Ugh, what did I even hit? Oh, Cognivore? What is Cognivore? I lived in Denver for a few years, and I loved it. I could imagine moving back to Denver. Oh no! I probably should have read the creature types. Well, things are getting worse. Are we losing now? Yeah, that was a not reading punt. I guess that is I should have just assumed if it's from Kamigawa, it's probably a spirit. You're like 50-50. Alright, oh man. I guess we kill the Ghoul Tree. Yeah, Colorado is beautiful too. Actually, upstate New York, I mean, being in the middle of nowhere is annoying, but the Finger Lakes region is pretty beautiful as well. We have some awesome lakes. Ithaca is a super beautiful city. Yeah, reading is strong in this meta. You are very correct. Oh, come on. Bad 9-drop. Bad 9-drop. Ooh. Necropolis Regent actually can kill any one of our creatures. We probably just lose now. We need a Hasty Flyer. Or a Towering Baloth. What was the question, Ex-Lion Tamer? I missed the question. I saw the or no, but not the question. Yeah, I would want a job at Wizards just so I could get a God account for Magic Online. That would be sweet. Oh, Scourge is good, but it's gonna die. Can deal 2 damage to each creature without flying, or 6 damage to each other creature with flying. Is Stu gonna Necropolis Fiend? Probably kill the Scourge. Oh, sorry, I should have showed you Towering Baloth. There's not actually much to read. It's just a 7/6 with a weird morph. Oh, they have like, if you've ever seen Vintage Super League or Community Super League, there's accounts on Magic Online where you can't trade any of the cards or sell any of the cards, but you basically have 4 of every card. And I think you also get like some play points and stuff to enter events. They give it to people that work for the company or like do coverage, like Marshall, who probably needs to draft to do coverage, likely has an account that he can do that on. Oh, Menace. Alright. Well, Hasty Flyer wins us the game. That's where we're at. Hasty Flyer. Actually, we need a Chroma. That's what we need here. A Chroma? Ooh, Terastodon, eh? Alright, let's kill some lands. Yeah, if you live out there, why not? You might as well apply. Are we just dead here? Did I ruin our chances of winning by giving Stu 3 elephants? Oh, wizard tickets, okay. That makes sense. The big ale. Alright. Let's block it. Oh, I was worrying about a combat trick, but there's an onboard combat trick. Oh man, I've played so badly. We were essentially dead anyway, but I should have blocked with everything there. But we still would have been. Yeah, that was a bad play. Aye. Punt City. I think Wizards account you have to either like work for Wizards. Hey, you're welcome, BR. You have to either work for Wizards or be like on the Vintage Super League or one of their official like stream program things. We've just been losing like crazy today. Getting beat by Stu of all people. How embarrassing. Actually, Stu's a very good player. Stu has played on Pro Tours before, and I have not, so... Actually, I'd probably be on the Momir Pro Tour. Arcbound Slith. Modular, when it deals damage, you get a +1/+1 counter. The thing I love most about Brains is a deck that plays 8 6-drops and 4 5-drops and 23 lands, and it's completely correct. Yeah, that is part of the awesome part about it. What do I think about Mirror Pool in the Brains deck? I think it's worth trying. I think Mirror Pool or Drownyard Temple are the 2 cards that can go in the Blighted Cataract slot. I've been trying Drownyard Temple most recently, but I think you can try Mirror Pool in that slot as well. The advantage of Drownyard Temple is it enters the battlefield untapped, which is nice. Ooh, Vigilance, 1/3, draws a card when it dies. Riptide, Crab. Mr. Crab. Alright, Pitch Plains. Ooh, artifacts have hexproof. Well, now we don't have to worry about any shatters or ancient grudges ruining our plans. Westville Abbey, I don't know if Westville Abbey... I mean, yes, you could play it in that slot, but I have a hard time imagining it being relevant. But maybe. If a zombie would deal combat damage to a player, instead that player puts that many cards from a library in their graveyard whenever a creature goes in the graveyard. Oh, alright. That doesn't do anything. Let's hit something good. Pitch a mountain. Baneslayer. 2/2 flyer. Gets +2/+2 for each aura attached to it. And you can put it from your graveyard on the battlefield and put an aura with converted mana cost X on it. Well, it's a 2/2 flyer. Yeah, the Mill Zombie was good in Innistrad Limited. I remember that. Oh, you were playing the Seasons Pass deck? Yeah, that that seems like a miserable matchup for the Seasons Pass deck. Oh man, Kazul is solid. Whenever a creature an opponent controls attacks, if you're the defending player, you get a 3/3 red ogre, unless the controller pays 3. So we gotta pay 3 every time we want to attack, or Stu gets a 3/3. Which means we just probably won't attack for a while. Oh, the old 2/2 for 6. Yeah, zeros aren't great. There is Dryad Arbor, then a whole bunch of 0/1s, and then X spells that die. Good lord. Just a 6/4 flyer is pretty scary. Like, the ability isn't too relevant, but it is big and evasive. Yep, let's see if we can hit a 1/1 for 7. Okay. One of the Primordials. It is a flyer, so it can block this Skywise, Pristine Skywise, so that's good. Thanks for the follow, Nuthead Jack. Yeah, I gotta hit the Scornful Egotist. That would fit right in with this draw. And we can't really attack, or we just give Stu a bunch of 3/3s, which seems bad right now. Mistform Sky Reaver. 6/6 flyer, because we've had a lot of Mistforms. Amazingly enough, there were Mistforms in our draft, and then in both of our Momir games. What are the odds of that? Not very good. Yeah, Chroma would be good. I wouldn't just mind bouncing everything with that Kraken, whatever it's called. Oh, we're dead. We're dead. We're oh my god. Oh, that's a phage right here. Well, check this out. We attack with everything. All of our stuff dies, and and Stu gets 3/3s. Oh my god. Oh, talk about whoa. Well, that's a blowout. And then we get hit back for some insane amount of damage. Yep, there's something that makes us attack. What are the odds he gets the Kazul, and then we hit something that makes us attack? Yeah, I mean, Double Strike is good, but our opponent can just block it. Oh, Double Strike, all of our creatures have 2 power. All the way up the curve. Everything is 2 powered, so... Oh... And then we get hit back for a ton of mana. Or damage, not mana. 12, 22, 24, 32, 38? Yeah, so I think we get hit back for at least 38. Hey. Yeah, we're going to hit back for a ton. Yeah, I guess I probably should have played it after combat. Come on, Stu. Make an 8-drop and bounce everything. You know you want to get greedy. You don't want to just attack and win. Oh, wait, the zombie doesn't deal damage, though. Come on, get greedy. Get greedy. Oh, bounce everything. Come on. And... oh, alright. Oh, we're dead. Well, that's Momir for you. Crazy things happen. We block and we still die by a long shot. Yeah, oh, super dead. Oh. Well, last call for following if you haven't already. That would be awesome. So don't forget, let's see, what's the schedule? Tomorrow at 7 Eastern, we will be back to play an instant deck tech deck. And then tonight, against the odds, Legacy Squirrel's coming out, so make sure to check that out. Anyway, thanks everyone for hanging out. Thanks everyone for the follow. And in the future, we're going to do some viewer battle streams. So Stu, thank you for the games. And we'll do more in the future with different people if you all want to battle some Momir, some budget. So I will try to get that set up and going in the next couple weeks. But again, thanks everyone for hanging out. I got to run. I got Commander Clash in a half hour. So got to go get something to drink, something to eat. Thanks everyone. Much appreciated, and I will talk to you soon. Tomorrow night at 7.